In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now.
This is my kind of basketball, fellas. Both of these teams make their mark on the defensive end of the floor.
The game is played at both ends, and great scoring will only get you so far. These teams have a firm understanding of that.
And for teams that are committed to winning, it's understood that locking in on defense will be part of what separates them.
Now here's McBride. Here's Collier.
And Carlton pulls it down.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity. He fails to convert very often.
Here's Jones. The three-pointer, no good. 18 feet out. And the Lynx miss again.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
Carlton.
Screened by Carlton.
Pass to Jones. There's the triple. Minnesota grabs the miss. Collier outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. Good on the triple.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Now Gustafson.
Screened by Gustafson.
Pass to Jones from the arc.
And it's Haley Jones again missing.
And here's Collier. With the step back. From downtown. And the Lynx, another three.
Zero fear. As soon as she gets the rock, Collier ready to fire.
Jones outside. Pass to Angsler. Gustafson. Here's Carlton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Now here's McBride. Here's Howard. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
In one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
Now here's Williams. McBride misses. Now here's Angsler. McBride covering. Pass to Carlton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Lynx. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Unable to get that one to go.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Pass to Gustafson.
Screened by Gustafson.
Here's Carlton. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. The Lynx leading. Here's McBride. And she banks in the layup.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets. And I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Carlton. Screened by Carlton.
Jones outside. To the inside. Pass to Gustafson. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
So comfortable around the rim, making Gustafson a very good finisher.
Now here's McBride. From the line, again, Minnesota.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now Jones. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Gustafson.
Now here's Carlton.
Off the mark there with the 3.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Portland with the ball.
9-point game. Jones outside.
Screen by Gustafson.
Pass to Angsler. Clock at 6. Here's Carlton. Misses the 3.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the 3 ball.
Yeah, and I think they picked the right player to put on her.
And it's Collier missing.
Portland with the ball.
They trail by 9 points. Pass to Angsler. Gustafson. Carlton. McBride covering. And stolen by Kayla McBride. Here's Williams. Here's Natasha Howard for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Out to the right wing. Pass to Carlton. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And here's Williams. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Jones with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Gustafson. And the layup falls.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
Here's Williams. Pass to Collier. Goes back up, and she lays it up and in.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
Jones outside.
Carlton on the wing.
There's a screen. The 3 is up. Rebound, Kayla McBride.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Great to have Rip City in the WNBA, Tim. Portland back in the fold.
Yeah, there was a team in Portland from 2000 to 2002. This area loves basketball. We've seen it with the Blazers in the NBA, and the fans here are ecstatic to have the W back.
Collier. Carlton defending.
Collier can't get it to go.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Carlton.
Screen by Gustafson.
Gets it to go from downtown.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if he winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Collier. 8 points for her. Courtney Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Angsler.
Portland trailing.
Jones inside. Williams there. Pass to Gustafson. McBride covering. They double her with McBride. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. Nice D from Nafisa Collier.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Pass to Angsler. Gustafson. And here's Angsler. McBride covering. Down low. Gustafson gets the bucket. She
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Outside Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
Portland with the ball.
Yeah, 4-point game. Pass to Carlton. Here's Jones. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Now the Lynx with it. And here's Williams. Fires it. And the Lynx miss again. Now Sutton. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
A certified floor general. Sutton setting them up.
Here's Williams. Right outside. Back to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Uhas, that's good.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Sutton. Guarded by Uhas. Pass to Carlton. Buries it from three-point range.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Outside Williams. Takes the three. That one is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lynx ahead, up by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Right outside. Pass to Coffee. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
So difficult to guard given Coffee's size. She presents a lot of problems for defenders.
He's off on the first.
One thing a lot of WNBA fans talk about is how sharp the defense is in this league.
And I think that illustrates what a strong team mentality there is across the board. Individual stats really come second. Titles and team accolades, those come first.
And we see it in the passing, too. You're not going to find better assist work than you do in the WNBA.
Samuelson outside. Pass to Sutton. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Here's McBride. Another shot. Now here's Collier. Second chance shot. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Simple game plan. Collier's teammates need to keep getting it to her. She's feeling it, going to town on the defense.
Rebounded by McBride.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
That's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
They set the pick. They need this. Sutton with the bucket.
And while Sutton doesn't shoot it great from three, she does make enough of them to make the defense respect it.
Nafisa Collier for three. That counts. She's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting, keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing?
Sutton, no good. The Lynx with the lead. Juha sets the screen. Pass to Collier. Lets the three fly. The second chance effort, and she sinks the layup.
And Juhas is a fighter. She takes pride in hitting the glass and coming up with second chance opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
On the wing, Emily Angsler, guarded by Howard.
Carlton with it. Juhas is there.
Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Kayla McBride. Collier outside.
Pass to Caldwell.
McBride. Outside Howard. McBride right side. Collier guarded by Jones.
The shot by Caldwell, no good. What an incredible run by the Lynx to the 2024 WNBA Finals.
Winning a clutch Game 5 against Connecticut in the semifinals and taking the liberty to 5 in the finals. That deciding game went to overtime, and the Lynx were pretty much one play away from winning it all.
Now here's McBride. Collier right side.
Rebounded by Portland.
No good with the triple.
She had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Pass to McBride.
Here's Juhas. Now Caldwell.
Here's Natasha Howard for 3. Not gonna go that time. To the middle. Here's Carlton. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
That pass allowed her to get straight to the rim in perfect stride.
Pass to Juhas.
And here's McBride. No good on the 3.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now here's Carlton.
Guarded by Howard. Puts up a 3.
Portland the rebound. Carlton up top.
Misses off the left iron. Here's Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Pass to Juhas.
Now Collier, guarded by Jones to stop the drought. And Collier with the layup.
Excellent body control inside. Collier shows she can adjust to airtight defense.
And here's Carlton. Bangs home the trifecta.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Here's McBride. Gets that one to drop. That's her third field goal in 8 attempts.
Portland trailing. Haley Jones on the wing.
Six to shoot. Pass to Carlton. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Lynx.
Here's Caldwell.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's McBride.
And Carlton pulls it down. Here's Angsler.
Jones outside. Jacks up a three.
Rebound by Juhas. On the wing, Kayla McBride.
Guarded by Jones. McBride.
Haley Jones with the defensive effort.
Pass to Carlton. It's good from long range.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Here's Juhas. Carlton defending.
Back to Collier. Shoots. And Jones pulls it down.
Portland with the ball.
Trailing by 4.
Haley Jones on the wing.
They set the pick. Pass to Carlton for 3. Minnesota grabs the miss.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Now Juhas.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Juhas is such a tough cover in the front court. With her size and skill, she really makes the defense work.
Jones outside. Pass to Carlton. 3-pointer. That shot missing.
And what a 2024 season it was for the Canadian Bridget Carlton. By far her best in the W.
Finished top 3 in most improved player voting, tripling her scoring average from the year before. And her shooting is just absolutely elite. Carlton over 44% from deep in 2024.
Here's Howard. Outside Williams.
Juhas sets the screen. They get the rebound. Portland with the ball.
6-point game. Here's Angsler. Good work there as it goes.
Well, you love the combination of skill and power that Angsler brings to the court.
Now here's Williams.
Pass to Caldwell.
Howard. Down it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
Now here's Carlton.
3 ball. It's hauled in by Williams. And here are the Lynx now. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Pass to Juhas.
Here's Collier. 6 on the shot clock.
Caldwell.
Connects from 3-point range.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline. Williams with it.
Pass to Juhas. And here's Caldwell.
Now here's Howard. It doesn't go for her.
Clock's on their side here.
That's right. They can hold it for the last shot.
And here's Carlton. She's got 20. From past the arc, that shot off. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Lynx on top. They're up by 9. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Nice try. One more time. A round of applause.
And the third quarter about to get underway here.
And, you know, Collier has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, double-double already. I mean, this sort of energy, it really just energizes your whole team.
Yeah, this has been so much fun to watch. The way she's impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. It's going to be hard to slow her down.
And here are the Lynx now. They've got a 9-point lead. The shot misses.
Portland with the ball.
Inside, Gustafson. And the layup's good off the glass.
She's really maybe the only thing that stood out for them today, and she's kept her edge even as they're trailing.
Pass to McBride. Here's Howard. Shot clock at 6. Back to McBride. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for her.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
What an impressive finish on the drive. This is why Jones's teammates push her to attack the rim.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
And that one's good. Collier.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint. Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to McBride. And here's Howard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The attacking mindset of Howard. When she gets a good look inside, she doesn't pass it up.
Now here's Gustafson. Now Carlton.
Let's go with a three. Kicks it out to Jones. Carlton. The three. Hits it from three-point range.
Excellent decision by Haley Jones. She operates best with the ball, making decisions.
The Lynx leading. Pass to McBride. Here's Howard. Lets it go from 11.
And the foul called on Collier.
That is her first foul of the game. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Carlton. Tasha Howard pulls it in.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
And there's the 3-second violation. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Gustafson. Carlton. For three. Minnesota grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's McBride. Howard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Screened by Carlton.
Pass to Jones. Gustafson, just 5-2. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Collier outside. From about 16, and it's Minnesota scoring again.
Yeah, when Nafisa Collier, a player that chips in everywhere, including the mid-range.
Carlton up top.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
It's going to be on Nafisa Collier. Well, normally when we talk defense, we tend to lean towards bigs. So let's switch it around. Who's the best defensive guard, perimeter player?
Well, Natasha Cloud stands out to me. She's got great reach, plays hard, and is just so experienced. She can see plays before they happen.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm going with Dejanay Carrington. She is relentless, plays with physicality, plus some serious attitude as well.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Now Williams. Pass to McBride.
Collier. Gustafson with the rebound.
But he got away with a major last there.
Jones outside. Carlton. And another miss by Portland.
Right outside to the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Portland trailing. Pass to Gustafson. Carlton.
Here's Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Kayla McBride. From about 19 feet. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Carlton. They set the screen. Takes the three. Rebound by the Lynx.
She is frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
Yeah, the D definitely slow reacting to the step back that time.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones outside. Pass to Gustafson. Shot clock at 5. It's good for the 7th time this game. And she shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. Now here's Williams. Now here's McBride. And here's Howard. Pass to Collier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
And what a run in the playoffs last year for Minnesota, led by Nafisa Collier.
Yeah, getting to her first WNBA Finals was a huge deal. Collier averaged 23 and 9 in those 12 playoff games, coming so close to winning her first title.
Now here's Williams. Takes it out to Collier. Off target with the 3.
Portland with the ball.
Trailing here by 8. Pass to Carlton. Here's Jones from deep. The shot that time not on target.
Don't give her space! Don't give her space!
Nafisa Collier on the wing. She's guarded by Anxler.
Outside Williams. Pass to McBride. Launches a 3. Here's the second effort. And Collier with a nice bucket inside.
No one will ever question the motor of Collier. Second chance points are very valuable in this league.
Now here's Carlton.
Launches it. Drills it from outside.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Well, this season, we had the Golden State Valkyries, and it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Okay, those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
Uhas.
She has 6. Pass to McBride. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Here's Smalls. Now here's Gustafson. Guarded by Uhas.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
And here's Caldwell.
Nafisa Collier on the wing. No good from outside.
Defended by Coffee. Pass to Smalls.
Clock at 6.
Screen by Gustafson. And again, Portland from deep.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Collier. And the shot goes in.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Now Sutton.
Pass to Gustafson.
And here's Sutton.
This one for 3.
And again, Portland from deep.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Here's Sutton.
She has 6. The tray.
Rebound by Uhas.
The Lynx leading.
Here's Caldwell.
She's got 6. Collier outside. The 3 doesn't get it to drop for her. The third quarter comes to a close. The Lynx ahead. They're up by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Pass to Samuelson.
Sutton. Back to Samuelson.
Shoots it. Minnesota grabs the miss.
And here's Coffee. She's guarded by Samuelson. Here's Caldwell.
Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. That shot off.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Sutton.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Fantastic pass. He made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And here's Caldwell.
Coffee. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. She's guarded by Williams. And it's Courtney Williams with the rebound. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Coffee. Yes. And it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
Quick release from Coffee to get the shot away. Those catch and shoots can be deadly.
Carly Samuelson on the wing.
Here's the 3. The shot comes out. And here are the Lynx now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Pass to Uhas. Sutton with the rebound. Portland trailing.
Right wing from outside the arc.
And another miss by Portland.
And here are the Lynx now. Here's Caldwell. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well done to finish that one off.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. Tries again. Carlton gets the bucket.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
So the Lynx now. 9-point game. Here's Coffee. There's the foul. It's on Howard. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution for Portland. Number 15, Louisa Geisler.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Pass to Carlton. From downtown. Rebound by the Lynx.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Back to Coffee. From deep. The shot, no good.
Portland with the ball.
They trail by 9 points.
Pass to Sutton. And another miss by Portland.
So the Lynx now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Williams.
They get it again.
Howard uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just all will and desire from Howard there. Outworking the defense on the offensive glass.
Now here's Samuelson.
For three.
Caldwell pulls it in.
And even 3-on-3 break. The kick out to Williams. Here's Howard. And at last, they get one to fall.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know he's going back up and in.
Here's Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. Offline with the three.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Portland with the ball. Samuelson outside.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, that bucket is why Samuelson has a spot in this league. She's out there to drill threes.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Pass to McBride. Collier. Back to McBride. Here's Caldwell. Nafisa Collier for three. Doesn't go that time.
Now here's Angstler.
Jones with it. Gustafson, defended by Coffee. 5 on the clock. Fades back. Gustafson can't hit. McBride outside. Angstler with the steal. To the inside. And that one's good. Jones.
Such a strong finisher. But Jones also has that sneaky quickness to create good angles inside.
Pass to Caldwell.
And here's Coffey. 4 on the clock. The shot off that time. On the wing, Emily Angstler. McBride covering. On the wing, Emily Angstler. Jones outside. Pass to Gustafson. Jones. Three-pointer. And it's Collier with the rebound. To the wing on the left. Shot to end the cold run, and the layup is good.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Pass to Carlton. Gustafson. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And here's McBride. Now Collier.
Carlton defending.
Shot from 6. And Collier with a nice bucket inside. Now Jones. Pass to Gustafson.
Screen by Gustafson.
Now here's Jones. Off target from outside. McBride outside. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Jones. Inside.
Now here's Carlton.
Not a lot of room. Yep, that one goes. Here's McBride.
Pass to Caldwell.
It's Nia Coffey on the wing. The shot, no good. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Here's Gustafson.
Now here's Carlton.
Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Coffey. Here's Minnesota.
And here's Caldwell.
Pass to Collier. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
That's a hard J to defend. Collier is 6'2". She has a nice release and is deadly accurate.
Carlton with it.
Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good.
Now Caldwell.
Here's Collier. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
At the line
Time
for the
called
away
here.
team.
The Lynx decide to talk it over.
One shot. Timeout call for Minnesota. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Lynx team. Tasha Howard, Courtney Williams. All right, that was your Lynx team. Make some noise.
Now here's Angsler. Pass to Jones.
Screen by Gustafson.
To the middle. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
And here's Williams. Pass to McBride. Howard. On the wing, Emily Angsler. McBride covering. Over to the left wing. Here's Carlton. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. And here's Williams. Pass to McBride. Howard. Nafisa Collier on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Angsler. McBride covering. This one for three. So we see the Lynx taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
And that's a wrap, everyone.